Yo, what's up, YouTube? That's right. Said it was favorite time again. Another edition of Kuhl's Comic Book Basement. As always, I'm your host, Jason Kuhl. And yeah, I know it's been a couple weeks since I did a weekly review. But those come out, comic books come out Wednesday. And not exactly been slacking off. I just haven't have anything on the shelf that was piquing my interest, and I only got a few for the last couple weeks. Usually my stacks are a little bigger, so I didn't have nothing to talk about. So, you know, and I gave you the little clip of video I did on between yesterday. So, hopefully that gave you enough to hold you off until now. All right, so farther ado, let's jump right into it. The last 2 my last two weeklies. Okay. Yeah. So first we got Glenpool Strikes Back, issue 2. Da 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 da. Yeah. So all those non-comic book readers, or maybe if you're want to get into some comic books and you just want to start something easy, something just to get started, this is a good read. Glenpool is, in case you remember her from Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy. Yeah, this is Peter Parker's first main squeeze, who didn't die and get murdered, but ends up being a mercenary like Deadpool. And also, now that she discovers, just like Deadpool, she can not only break the fourth wall, but she can basically just control the comic book. So I was just goofing off and just, a good old time. And this time she has Deadpool help her out. Their mission is to find out what to come up for the cover, which is the cover you see here. And you can probably see it better now. She's making out with Mr. Fantastic, and Susan Fantastic's like, "Hey, get off my man, woman!" Or whatever she would say. Who would be kissing? She'd probably be like, "Bitch, get off my woman, my man! Bitch, get off my man!" No, I don't know. She's pissed, and things like, "I'm not having anything to do with this." And Giant Storm was like, "Yeah, she kissed me too. So what?" So, yep, it's a pretty good read. And girls out there who into Deadpool, is another look. You might be able to relate to it. There's not as many poop jokes in Glenpool, and it's not as nasty as Deadpool. So you might enjoy this better. For your girls out there, check it out. All right. Next on the list, we got Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool, issue 2. I also had to read issue 1 because I hadn't read it yet. And right off the bat, it's just hilarious. There's a whole big joke with, I'm not going to ruin it, but there's a big joke with Spider-Man and a bunch of Spider-Man's villains trying to beat him all up. And, But anyways, Absolute Carnage. Yeah. Carnage is now trying to absorb whoever he feels like. Whoever he feels like he wants to take to the Carnage team. And might make him one of his puppets. Bunch of craziness going on. So, yeah, this is Deadpool's tie-in to the whole Absolute Carnage story. And it's pretty good. Check it out. So, yep. Yeah, you read that right. It's Archie versus Predator 2. That's right. They made a sequel. Now, this is not another comic book like Glenpool, not to take too seriously. It's just a bunch of, shits and giggles. Ha ha ha. Predator's one of the gang, so to speak. Yeah, if you don't want to think too much and like enjoy that kind of foolishness, check it out. All right, moving right along. We got and Santa Kira versus some demon. I just thought it looked cool, folks. I mean, really, I'll own up to it. I'm not the best like speller out there and shit. I mean, that's probably why I stick to comic books. But yeah, it's just a really cool demon versus demon comic book. I read it. It's pretty good. All right. The guy who owns the shop, who runs the shop, where I shop at, Newcastle Comics, his dad owns it. He runs it. Galvin, this is his 2 Wednesdays ago's pick. Usually, store clerks have a pick where they suggest to the customers and put it out where they can see it either like it'll put it by itself either on like the next to the cashier or on a shelf by itself next to the new ones or whatever, and it'll be the store clerk's pick or other store clerk's pick. There'll be like numerous ones if there's fantasy shop. There's quite a few clerks. They got they all get to pick their own one to suggest. But this is his pick. King Thor. Let me get that up there. Yeah. This is in the future where Thor's taking over his dad's role, ruling Asgard. He's basically king now. And like there's Loki. He's making a big face, like he just made a big evil fart. Okay? He's like, yeah, these big bacon beans are cooking up real good. Now this fart's gonna take over the universe and kill a bunch of people. I actually make a big joke because he is trying to. Oh, by the way, those are the Thor's grandkids over here. They're the ones tearing up muck. Now Thor's retired. So, anyways, yeah, Loki is planning on destroying the universe. I made a big joke with Galvin. So what is he gonna do? Take over Hulk's mind again and try to crush everybody? Because not only Loki has the power of non-original writers, but yeah, this is in the future, so yeah, Hulk's not in here. But it's a good read. Definitely check it out. I liked it, but check it out for yourself. For best for last, we got Old Man, Dead Man Logan. Oh man, it's taking place during the Old Man Logan series. If you've seen Logan, his last movie, when he's really old, this is based on that timeline. And beginning, this is number 11 out of 12. Now, this one is one of my favorites I'm waiting for. That one and The Punisher, like, those are the two. I'll be at Newcastle on Wednesdays first in the morning and staring in there. And Galvin's like, "We're not open for another 2 hours. I'm trying to get everything ready. Go home, Jason." I'm like, "I know you got that Punisher in there. Just slide it under the door. I'll give you the money." Yeah. These are the two that I'm waiting for every month. Like I said, this is when Wolverine, he tries to fix his timeline. He knows that something's about to happen because we all just got introduced to Mysterio from Spider-Man. Well, Mysterio and alternate timeline fools Wolverine and killing off a bunch of X-Men, and Wolverine doesn't even smell him out because he can smell like a dog. You know, hey, you're not him. Mysterio managed to fool him, and not even he could use his dark senses to figure it out. Well, that had happened, and now this is the aftermath. Now the time's caught up, and now I guess like 7 out of 11, 12 is the aftermath, and Sabretooth is, trying to get him now. And it turns out he's working with the original Mr. Sinister. Like his daughter was like part of like the Mysterio plan of trying to fool Wolverine again. And earlier in the series, he ends up beating up a whole bunch of Avengers. But yeah, this is the aftermath. And it's turning out real nice. So I can't wait to see what happens in 12. So, all right. That's my 2 weeklies. I'm all the time, as always. I'm Jason Kuhl. This is Kuhl's Comic Book Basement. That's what's up.